Hello everyone, welcome again back to this channel. So how you all doing? I believe you are doing fine. As for me, I'm doing perfectly fine by the grace of God. So thank you so much for always stopping by and always showing me love and kindness. So if you are new here for the first time, you are so welcome. I am Pamela. Okay, you can call me Pamela. So I do spiritual work in this channel and I back it up with Bible verse. What we are doing here are not fetish. This is just purely natural. If you love any of this, subscribe, hit the red subscribe button, turn on the bell so you get notified whenever I upload videos like this and many more is because I do also natural remedies that will help you a lot. Yes, that will help you to get pregnant, for those that are trying to conceive, and also for men that cannot, for low libido and others, and for women that want to take care of themselves down there. For those that have not watched my previous video on hair cleansing, you can check it out. You can see it on the screen. I've done it before and I want to repeat it again. The reason why I'm repeating it again is not because that one is not good, but because I still want to cleanse myself further. As you can see in that video, the one I made, okay, the cleansing, it was not clear enough. So many did it and their own came out so clear. So I also said it in the video that yours, that it should be clear, very clear, and you see some positive signs that shows that you are actually cleansed, okay, and things will just start working for you for the best. So when I perform mine, that is actually my second cleansing. Mine was not clear enough. It's not cloudy and it's not very, very clear. So I later searched my inner self and I found out that I was not that something was really bothering me. So when you are doing this cleansing, you have to make sure that you get rid of any doubts, you get rid of fear, you get rid of anything disturbing. Even if you have so many cases, even if you have some temptations, some hindrance, due to hardship, not making it in life, anywhere you go, disappointment, do not think about that when you are doing cleansing. Do not let your mind to go to that. But mine was not actually about fear or anything, but there was something really bothering me that day. My kids, I left them in the sitting room. They were playing while I was showing you how to cleanse using egg. So I was somehow disturbed as I was doing it and my mind was not with me. So that was why mine came out a little cloudy. So I want to repeat it today and I believe it's going to come out so well because I'm not thinking about anything. I want to concentrate fully. Cleansing can actually help you a lot. When you cleanse yourself, it gets rid of so many things. It removes sin, if you have been soiled with, you have one thing you are doing that is very bad, your hand is soiled with blood or all manner of filthiness, it will help to wash it off when you do it rightly. So cleansing can also help to get rid of negative energies around you and around your loved ones. Cleansing can also make you to find peace. You find inner peace. Cleansing can also help to open doors for you. For example, you have been filled with negative energies, hindrances. Cleansing will help so well. So I've also showed another way to cleanse yourself using salt and water, and another. You can check my videos, you will see them. These are very important to get rid of any bad energies, to remove any bad eye. Some people, they are not really happy with you, even if they are not planning evil, but because they are not really so happy or they are jealous, it can hinder so many things from coming to you. Cleansing does so many things. It brings peace above all. It brings love, it brings favor. I just want to repeat it so that to also help myself as well, and I believe you are going to find it helpful. Keep on watching, okay? So before you do any cleansing, you will have to make sure you are not seeing your period. If you are a woman, if you are on your menstrual flow, you have to make sure it stops. When it stops, give it 2 days before you do any cleansing or before you use any spiritual work. So that is because blood is actually very powerful. blood can destroy anything. Like, blood can hinder any spiritual work from being effective. So if you're on your period, I will advise you not to use it. After your period, you have to go ahead and use any spiritual work, or go ahead and do any cleansing. So secondly, you have to make sure you don't quarrel with anyone. Do not go about quarreling or picking offense with anyone. Keep yourself holy. Do not have any intercourse with your partner, be it your boyfriend, your husband. Even if it's your husband, do not meet any day you want to perform cleansing, or day before you want to perform cleansing work. So just make sure you don't quarrel with anyone, and just make sure you are done menstruating. You are through with number of days, and leave it like the next day and upper day before you do any cleansing. And make sure you don't have any intercourse with any man. So let's go. So you have to make sure you get 2 eggs, 2 raw eggs. Look at them, 2 raw eggs like this. Okay, it can be any color of egg, but if you're fortunate to get a native raw egg, very fine. If you can get a native one, oh my goodness, that would be better. So I don't have any native egg, the white ones, so I will go with this and it will work perfectly. So the next thing you have to do is to make sure that as you are doing the cleansing, that it will work for you, to remove anything no good in you, to remove bad energies, to get rid of filthiness. Just have faith. You have to get a very transparent cup like this. Make sure it's very transparent. Yeah, in the previous video I did, the first air cleansing is transparent but not so transparent. Okay, so, and you have to get a spoon or anything that you can use to break the egg. So you have to get the first egg. Okay, get the first egg and speak into the egg. First thing you have to do before speaking into the egg, you get your Bible, read Psalm 51. Psalm 51 is actually talking about, cleansing. It's talking about cleansing and forgiveness of sin, for God to show you mercy. Psalm 51 is very good verse to back up with this work. Read Psalm 51. Every words are very important. Okay, and you have to use it to pray. After praying, then you go ahead and start speaking into the egg. Okay, say whatever thing you want out of your life. Anything you are not, you don't really want in your life anymore. If you don't want poverty, if you desire long life, if you desire good health, anything you want God to do for you. Egg symbolizes fruitfulness. It symbolizes all manner of good things. So it's very important to make use of it, and raw egg is so amazing to use. So that was why I said if you can get a very organic egg, those native ones, the white types, very good. You have to speak on anything you want to get rid of your life, disappointment, delay, all manner of things. As you are saying it, you have to call your name. You can also perform this for anybody, any members of the family. Okay, you can perform it for anybody. And make sure before you do any cleansing, make sure you are not distracted. You stay alone, where you will not be distracted. Any noise around you, do not allow your mind to go there. Okay, do not use one egg for all your children. You have to get 2 for each of your children if you are using it like that. Okay, because I'm going to explain to you how you are going to use the second egg. So after speaking on it, saying whatever you don't want in your life, so just pray that anything that is stopping you from progressing, be it from your father's house, from your mother's house, if you are married, you say from your wife's side, or you say from your husband's side, anything that is not good coming from all these places, or in your environment where you live, or anywhere you have contacted negative energy that is following you around, talk and cast it out, that God Almighty should come and wash it out from you, that you want to be set free. Any causes in your life, that you don't want sickness, you don't want premature death. After praying, then you now go ahead Rub it all over, starting from your head. Rub it, hold it very well so that it will not break. Rub it all over your body, your face. You know, just go like this. Cleanse yourself with the egg. Okay? Just cleanse yourself. Cleanse yourself from your head to your toe. Just remove all bad energy, any spell, any evil thing. Be it when you were born. Remove any evil thing from your life or that of your loved ones. If you are doing it on your children, you have to rub it on your children. You are the one that owns the egg. You are the one that bought it yourself. But you have to back up, use prayer. When you are done removing all those, cleansing yourself with this egg, then keep it aside. Do not make use of this. I will explain to you what you are going to do, okay? So here comes the second egg. This is the second one. And this is how you should do this. This is after making use of the first one to cleanse all over yourself. Then get the second one, like this. You get the glass cup, glass, okay, transparent glass. Then we are going to break the egg into the glass. But before then, you have to add water into it, So if you watch the other video of mine, the first cleansing of egg cleansing, you see that everything is similar, except some things, because I explained better in this video. This is enough. So the reason why you should use a transparent glass is because you are going to be seeing some signs, okay, when you break the egg into it. So I'm going to break the egg into the glass. Look at it. Yes, I don't know if you can see it properly. I'm so happy right now because the first one was so cloudy. The first one was cloudy, not so cloudy, but it's more cloudy than this. So when you break an egg into it, the first thing you're going to notice, the egg yolk should go down, okay, the bottom of the glass. So you're going to notice some energies rising up. You see all these signs, all those arrows, as if some arrows pointing upwardly. They are good energies. If yours is not pointing upwardly, then you have to go ahead and repeat this cleansing. Former one I did was pointing upwardly. Everything were good. Good energy surrounding it. The arrows were pointing up. There are some good energies moving around the yolk. So that shows that this is a very good sign that the cleansing is done. The first cleansing, okay? Yes. So why I repeated this is because it's not supposed to be cloudy. Okay, like the one I did last time. It's not supposed. So like people were commenting that theirs were so clear, just like this. And as you can see, this is very clear. It's not supposed to be very clear like water, but it shouldn't be cloudy. So if the egg yolk is floating at the top, you need to embark on other cleansing, okay, before you make use of this cleansing. You have to do, maybe a salt and water bath cleansing. You have to do several cleansing, or you can just go ahead and do fasting and prayer, okay, midnight fasting and prayer. Do some cleansing before you make use of this. If your egg yolk is floating, it's not supposed to float. But if your egg yolk is seated at the bottom, okay, and the arrows are not pointing upwardly, you have to repeat this cleansing because you need everything to be very good. The egg yolk should be at the bottom, and there will be some arrows, okay, from the egg at the down, okay, it will be pointing upwardly. I don't know if you can see it properly, but I wish you can see it. Mine is pointing up. I don't know if it's the glass. You can see it there. Something like a V shape is moving upwardly. Okay, let me find a better place. I believe you are going to see. I want to show you properly. So if you look closely, you will see some V-shaped arrow pointing upwardly, and that is not all. Okay, there are some lines pointing up. That shows that there are good energies around you. If they are pointing up and the surrounding is very, very cloudy, then you know that you have good energy, but you have to get rid of fears. You have to get rid of evil. Do not put your hands in any evil. You have to remove fears. You have to remove obstacles. Anything that will bring doubt in your life after cleansing, or anything that will make you to go back to your former way of life, you have to remove it. Set your mind free. Do not be distracted, okay? So that cloud is not a very, very bad sign, but it's actually very good to remove cloudy environments around you that will hinder you from progressing. That cloud is actually some people that don't mean good, that you meet on a daily basis. So you have to do the cleansing again. But if the water is clear and the arrow is pointing up, just like the way this is pointing, is you have to look closely at the bottom or in the middle. You will see some bubbles. You have to check for it. Those are like guardian angels moving around. Like, you have to check for those bubbles. That is a very good sign as well. Okay, yes, very good sign. But if you don't have any bubble, you don't have to bother. Okay, you don't have to be bother too much, because the most important thing is the egg yolk should be seated at the bottom and the arrow should be pointing upwardly with a clear water, not cloudy, everything covered that you cannot even be able to see the arrow. No, those bubbles sometimes can be seated at the top as well. So it's actually very important, and those ones are like your guardian angels, that they are very happy with you after that first cleansing. So after doing this, you thank God for everything, for a successful cleansing, and remember not to quarrel with anybody. Just amend your ways and everything will work out for you. Yes, some people after doing this cleansing, they will notice open doors. They will notice good things coming their way. Okay, no more bad energies. So this, to make sure that there are no bad energies, as you go on your daily basis, you have to be repeating it once a week or once in 1 month. So how to dispose this? Don't just go and throw it away like that. You have to add salt. Just any kind of salt. It may be a sea salt, table salt. Add sea salt before you flush it out. You may flush it in the toilet, you may flush it in your sink. Make sure you add a salt before flushing it. So the next thing to do, the first egg, yes, this is the first egg. You have to go, where people are not passing, not a busy road, a place that that people are not always passing. You can just go and throw it in the bush where that people will not cross, or you just dispose it on the edge, wall side where people will not step on. Why I say you shouldn't break it or dispose it where people are crossing, because some people, like women, they may be on their period. So anybody that is on their period, seeing their period, crosses over any work you have done, like a cleansing work, it will render that work ineffective. So you have to make sure you dispose it where people are not passing. I'm going to go add some salt into this and flush it out, because this is actually very good. So you can go ahead and do yours. For those watching me for the first time, if you did not watch the first video of hair cleansing, you can go ahead and start with yours, and it's going to be very good. Before you desire any good thing, you have to cleanse yourself first. If you desire for mercy, after praying for mercy, you have to cleanse yourself. Use Psalm 51 to back it up, because the verse is actually very good, very powerful. Ask for the angels, good angels, to come closer to you, so that this cleansing will be successful. So use Psalm 51 to back it up, and everything will be very fine for you by the grace of God. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have not subscribed, please kindly do so by hitting the red subscribe button. turn on the bell access so you get notified whenever I upload videos like this. Remain blessed and safe until my next video. Bye.